Hey guys, Roman Name Reaper here. So I just finally watched Prey on Disney Plus. This is the brand new installment in the Predator franchise. I'd been hearing a lot of really good things about this one. Just came as a surprise, especially after how badly received the Shane Black film was. Which, alright, hot take here. I don't think the Shane Black film is as anywhere near as bad as everyone makes it out to be. Yes, it is far from a great film. I wouldn't even really call it a good film. It's an okay film, and it's really only in the final act it goes off the rails. And I also really don't like its portrayal of its autistic character as like a super genius essential to the next stage of the human evolutionary chain. Yeah, but I've been hearing a lot of really good things about this, and sort of saying that it's like a back to basics sort of film for the franchise. Much like the Robert Rodriguez film Predators was, which is seriously so underrated. And I'm still disappointed it never got a sequel. Because it would have been really cool to see more of that vision of the Predator. But I digress. Here we are. The film follows Naru, a young woman in the Comanche tribe. She wants to be a hunter, much against the wishes of the men of the tribe who think she can't do it. She goes to prove herself and then ends up encountering, the Predator, and is locked into the hunt. So the premise like that, Native American setting, a point in history and a group of people, known for being hunters. That makes for a really fun, pitting against these skill sets against each other. So obviously probably a really sort of fun what if you'd kind of discuss on the school playground. Yes, I know I'm stealing that line from Critical Drinker, but whatever. And honestly, it's utilized so satisfyingly here that yes, we've got these, the Comanche tribe, very skilled hunters, but it's really fun seeing what happens when an even better hunter is pitted against them, and it's really fun seeing them get picked off one by one. And honestly, the action and like the hunting scenes are so fun to watch. Like they're brutal as you'd expect from this franchise, and they utilize like practical effect and CGI to make the gore and the injury detail that bit more real, so it feels a bit more impactful. And what I also like is that in these scenes there's very little dialogue, which allows it to focus more on like building suspense, which works really well, especially in the Predator. For the first half anyway, is utilized equally sparingly. So for most of the first half, when the Predator is like there, it's invisible, and we get little like drip-fed hints of of its like various skills that we all know and love, and and the recognizable tech like the heat vision, the claws it uses to gut its prey. It's all there, and it's really fun to watch. And and using it sparingly allows its presence to feel more mysterious and suspenseful. It gives a sense of creeping dread, and it means that when it is actually fully unleashed in the second half, it's so satisfying to watch. It also helps that on the human side of things, we do have characters that we in fact care about. Naru is a very compelling character, and her whole arc of striving to become a hunter despite the men's wishes. Obviously, it's kind of on the nose, especially some of the dialogue. But you know what? It's very compelling to watch, and it is kind of refreshing to see a female lead, a contemporary female lead that's flawed and vulnerable, but also strong and plenty of willpower, and learns to grow and improve and overcome that flaws and vulnerability. And it helps as well. Amber Midthunder, who plays Naru, sells her her pragmatism and also her fury really, really well. She is really good here. And yeah, when she is inevitably pitted against the Predator in the final act in a battle of wits, it's so satisfying to watch. I also really liked how they developed the relationship between Naru and her brother. That was the nice little touch, and obviously the standout's the dog. The dog is just wonderful. Every time the dog was on screen, I smiled, and I was genuinely fearful for it when it was put into danger. Obviously, a lot of the supporting cast are kind of underdeveloped in comparison. They just sort of feel like cannon fodder to get killed by the Predator, but they're not really the focus. The characters it does focus on are developed very, very well. And all of this is topped off by wonderful cinematography. Oh my god, this film is stunning to look at. The way it utilizes the vast natural mountainous landscape, and there's some really gorgeous nighttime shots with lit by torchlight. It's absolutely stunning to look at, and there's some really cool shots which just really simply visually communicate that the Predator is a proper menace and a threat and not to be reckoned with. Yeah. And yeah, overall, Prey is a really, really good back to basics film for the Predator franchise. Yes, it's not quite perfect, but it's still a lot of fun to watch, and yeah, it's probably the best this franchise has been in a long time. Overall, I'm going to give Prey an 8 out of 10. Let me know down in the comments, have you seen Prey? What do you think of it? What other periods in history would you like to see the Predator get put into? Let me know all that down in the comments. Don't forget the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget the subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.